YouTube, it's your boy Self-Made Rob, aka Hoodie Rob, coming at y'all with another video. Alright, this is another 2K22 news video. We're gonna be doing these until we get the full game. This one is a gameplay update, so almost everything that's new in this game for current gen and next gen, they done put inside this article right here that we're gonna go through. It say the estimated read time is about 12 minutes. I'm not trying to read the whole thing. I'm gonna go through and give my 2 cents on what I feel like is most important, what we do need to know, how I feel about it. You know what I mean? And speaking of feeling, if you're feeling generous, go ahead and hit that like button for me. Alright? Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. We're gonna be dropping news for 9 more days. And when the game come out, we're gonna drop videos on gameplay, our reaction, a review, player builder, the whole nine. So hit that subscribe button if you're new. If I can speak English, you know, it'll be a little bit better. But we about to go ahead and get into it, man. It's that time of year where we unpack all of the exciting gameplay enhancements and new features. Okay, this is the review trailer. I was watching it a little bit. I haven't seen it, but here we go. It's that time of year where we're gonna get into everything. They had an ambitious feature list that they want to tackle this year, so we about to get into all of that right now. But the priority number one is defense. I feel like that's the main priority for most players, especially if you played, especially if you played next gen. Like current gen, yeah, the speed glitch was in the game. There's absolutely no way to defend it. Should have been out the game a long time ago. But if you played next gen, you understand like defense was almost impossible between 100% smothered shots going in, every build being able to get contact dunks, every build being basically the exact same speed. So if somebody's in front of you, there's no way of catching up, and they're going to hold the shoot button at the rim before you catch up, and you will be dunked on. It was bad. So priority number one being defense. I feel like the next priority's got to be the player builder. Everybody shouldn't be able to do the same thing at every height, right? There shouldn't be a 7-foot center that can dribble the ball like a 6'2" guard, get contact dunks, play defense. There shouldn't be a 6'7" power forward that can do all of that. Your second priority has to be the player builder, okay? And let's get into this. Primary goal was defense. All right, cool. If you were a great perimeter defender who anticipated well, we wanted you to be able to clamp up dribblers. If you're a rim protector, we wanted to give you the ability to send away weak shot attempts at will. Cool. So with that being said, they revamped the shot contest and blocking systems. The shot contest rewrite, remove ghost contest, which was, I don't even know how that shit made it into the game. And this year, out of position and not getting a hand in the shooter's face will lead to some easy buckets. Cool. So if you not right here, or you are right here, you ain't got your hands up or whatever, people gonna be able to make those shots. Like, you have to be on point with your defense. You as the user have to do a little bit more on the defensive end to get those stops. And I like that. I don't like the game saving people defensively with the ghost contest. I also don't like bump steals. You know, I'm just going to run into the player, bump him. He's going to drop the ball. And no, you got to do a little bit more on D. Whoa. But I do fuck with that. Right here, properly crowded shooters with good contests will result in plenty of bricks and air balls, as they should. I agree. And if it's something, like if I give my 2 cents, so if there's something we read in here that y'all don't think is a good idea, leave what you think would be a great idea in the comment section. You know, leave your opposition in the comment section, and we can have a little back and forth in there, man. Okay, this is for the floor defense. So this is your locks and everything. Body up rides and bumps feel much more rewarding as the motion team has dramatically improved the feel of on-ball defensive movement. Unwanted bump steals, thank you, and snatchy body ups have been reduced in favor of giving both the ball handler and on-ball defender more freedom of movement. Cool. So that means if you got good anticipation, if you are good at defense, if you got stick, okay? If you got stick, you're going to be rewarded. If you don't, you're going to be exposed. Bottom line, delete that lock. A lot of y'all going to be making lock builds and deleting them. I see it now. I'll feel much tighter. All right, cool. We get that. Steals also received an upgrade with greater emphasis placed on the steal attribute, which should always be the most important thing. The attribute and timing should be the most important thing, bro. Low-rated stealers get sluggish animations that punish them when they reach, while high-rated stealers with good timing and opportunity will be able to pickpocket at a much higher rate. To see more layup dunk strips from high-rated stealers. Cool. I'm cool. Just snatch it right out of his fucking hands. Defensive AI, I ain't really worried about the AI. I personally feel like that's more for the my team or play now or my GM type players, because if once you play 2K enough, or even like if you play career, once you play enough, you learn the AI's tendencies. You learn how the AI reacts to certain things been done. When I run a screen and roll, he coming out this corner, I can get an assist. Like, you learn that. So them changing it, it'll be a small adjustment, but the better players will adjust to the AI. So I'm not going to go too deep into that. And I will put the link to this website in the description. So if you are interested in knowing how they're affecting the AI, how they're changing the AI's mechanics, or how the AI reacts to certain plays being done, the link will be in the description. You can go on there, scroll right down to it, and read and gather the information. But I personally feel like we'll all adjust to how the AI reacts to certain things that we're doing on offense. Defensively, we'll adjust to that. Dribbling, for all my dribble guys, for all the Steezo Juniors, for all the bald crackheads, this is for y'all. So they feel like, without a doubt, playmakers are going to have a field day. The one-on-one basic size ups are going, and what that is when you got the ball in your right hand, you flick it to the left, you just go between the legs, or just do a cross, or just go behind the back. That regular shit, they getting done with that, and they're trying to. I'll read it, but I think I can explain it a little bit better. They replaced the one-to-one with signature size up. What do that mean? Flicking the pro stick in the various directions last year gave you okay, we know that. Holding up gave you a nice looking mocap dribble series. This year they're trying to combine those two together. So like KD's big hezzy crosses, Harden's around through the legs, Steph machine gun dribbles, Luka methodical rock back and forth dribbles are all now under the gamer's direct control rather than a preset movie. I don't know if it meant preset move or preset movie. So that means like you can decide to, alright, if I flick it to the right, I'm about to go between the legs 3-4 times, and then right out of that, I want a mean KD hezzy or the mean John Wall hezzy. Right after that, I'm gonna step back and, you know what I mean? Like, it won't be just between the legs once, between the legs once. You flick to the right, you about to boom, 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 boom. Kind of like how the moving size ups was in 2K19. So I fuck with that. There are around 50 unique signature size up packages to choose from, each with its own distinctive advantages. So if you watched the last video, I wonder if these 50 size ups are the things that's going to be spread out throughout the seasons, right? Like, let's say in the first season, you can't get Curry's size up. That don't come out until the third season. So for 1 season, 2 seasons, you playing without the Curry slide. And then later on, you reach level 25 in this season. Boom, you now get that move. Now you can do that. So I wonder how they're going to incorporate all 50 of these size ups with the seasons. How many do we get to choose from day one? How many do we get in once? You know what I mean? Like, all right, if there's going to be 8 seasons, do we get 42 moves? And then there's one new signature size up every season? Like, how is that going to play out? I'm ready to see that. So we have 50 unique signature size ups. They got their own advantages. 32 unique dribble sequences. Okay? Which they're called signature combos. So 50 signature size up, 32 signature combos, and these are quick 3 or 4 second dribble combos that you can trigger by simply holding sprint and flicking a pro stick up. Cool. New combos, cancels, and move chains. So drag, dribble, hezzy, spin, step backs. Excuse me, all this stuff. They're not going to go through all that right now. And 28 unique dribble styles. So 28 dribble styles, 32 signature combos, and 50 signature size ups. The only size up I ever used was Kemba Walker. Steve Nash was cool, but I used Kemba Walker. Also, 4 new WNBA styles. is height compensation. Last year, taller players could outpace shorter players with the same speed with ball rating. This has been resolved for NBA 2K22 to ensure that smaller players are no longer lagging behind, and everything that I just mentioned and about dribbling and movement to the new moves and combos are all going to be identical between current and new gen. So the same moves are going to be on both consoles. I feel like the PS5 one, it should look a little bit more fluid, a little bit smoother, and that's just because as a machine, the PS5's, it blows the PS4 out the water as far as performance and what it's capable of. So I just cosmetically, it should just look a little bit better, a little bit more fluid, a little bit smoother. The PS4 is still strong, but not like Big Bertha. Post play, I'm not really gonna get into that. My whole thing is if a guard switches on me and I got a post scorer or inside center, I should dominate that matchup. But here's what's important. There's a better pull chair mechanic. So for y'all that play the 1v1 court that's getting dominated by, inside finishers and the dunkers that are 7'3", there's a new way to pull the chair and try to, get that rock and get a possession back for yourself. So shooting, the major emphasis for shooting success this year is shot IQ. So they want you taking good shots. You will be rewarded for taking high IQ open shots, and you will be punished for taking contested shots. So it says shot timing still plays a major role in the skill gap. Of course, if you take off the meter, you get a boost, but that would only help you out so far if you're taking bad shots. Okay? Take good shots. That's pretty much it. There's a new shot meter with a dynamically resize and make window. The window will expand when you're taking high quality shots with good shooters. Okay? This is important because a lot of y'all might miss this. With good shooters, it will expand, but it will shrink when heavily contested or shooting with the low rated shooter. So don't make a lockdown with a 53-point rating, shoot wide open and say, why ain't my meter increasing? Why am I missing? I'm wide open. Because you're not a good shooter. Rating wise, you're not a good shooter. Okay? It will also shrink with the low rated shooter or if you're tired. Now, of course, there's going to be like tireless shooter or tireless scorer where even when you're tired, it won't move that much. But if you're tired or you're not a good shooter, that motherfucker going to shrink. So take high quality shots, have a high enough decent 3-point rating. You have be good at timing your jumper. You got nothing to worry about. Take contested shots, shoot with a 49 3 ball, or hold the shoot button for 30 days. You're going to miss. That simple. All right, finishing. This is where, in my opinion, the second biggest change is outside of defense. They got a lot of dunks, and of course they got a revamped blocking system that gives you more snatch blocks and volleyball spikes, which I'm ready to see. But new gen, we've added timing meters both to alley-oop and aggressive skill dunks. So that means when an alley pass is in the air, you'll need to press the shot button at just the right time to finish off the oop. If you too early or too late, you'll smoke the finish or miss the catch completely. And then you can force bounce past alleys. Okay, cool. So, pick and roll. I get doubled. I throw it up to the big man. If the big man don't know how to time his alleys, he's going to miss that. He's going to miss it. He's going to miss the catch or miss the dunk. So you have to time your alleys. And then they bring in the aggressive skill dunk, which when you're holding sprint and you pull it straight down on the pro stick with the trigger. You pull straight down on the pro stick will trigger the aggressive skill dunk. When you have a defender standing underneath the rim, bro, I'm so country. When you have a defender, I said a defender. Wow. If you have a defender standing underneath the rim, using the aggressive skill dunk feature will let you basically force a dunk attempt on demand. So if you want to get a contact, you run to the rim, you hold that right stick down while holding sprint, and your dude is going for a dunk. However, as long as you got a strong dunker and you got a little bit of a runway, It's tough to hit the perfect timing for these high risk, high reward dunks. So you got to have enough room, you got to have a high enough dunk attempt, and you got to have your timing right. If you good enough to do all of that, you catching bodies. If you don't got enough runway, you're not good at timing, or you got a driving dunk of 60, it's not gonna work out for you, buddy. It's just not gonna work out in your favor. Or if you got all of them, but the big man is better at timing his block, is better at positioning himself to get certain blocks, it's not gonna work out for you. Try something different. Delete that slasher. They also added dunk celebration, so it's the same as jump shot landing. So when you dunk on somebody, you can equip your signature dance to show off. So, you can rock the baby on them. You can hard and eat or whatever, You can point them out. Just cosmetic, You can completely customize your dunk repertoire with our new dunk style creator. So I feel like that's like jump shot creator. You get detailed control over the exact style of your dunk packages and lets you equip more dunks on your player than ever before. That just sound like, how y'all got basic one-handers off one, basic one-handers off two, basic two-handers off. Like you can pick and choose, right? All my windmills off 1 foot, all my 360s off 2 feet, all my back scratchers off 2 feet because I want to look like I'm Derrick Rose, right? I want all of them off 2 feet. You can now do that. So you can pick and choose. That's a good little touch. And in my personal opinion, giving the player full control over what kind of player they make, to the smallest detail as a dunk style creator, is a W, y'all. This game is a W, and we haven't even played it yet, and I can already tell it's going to be a W. Might be top 2Ks all time. Not even going to lie. Not even. Might be. Builds, badges, and takeovers. Okay. This is priority number 2 for me. Priority number 1 is gameplay. The game got to play good. Priority number 2 is the players that you can make. Number 3, the defense. But here we go. That allows you to set your attribute caps however you saw fit. There's growing pains. They made a lot of adjustments to the system to create more balanced builds and will give incentives for creating all different types of players. Smalls will see distinct advantages over bigs and vice versa. So you are expecting to see a lot more variety when you hit the city. The problem is somebody's going to make a build that can do close to everything. Everybody's going to go make that build, and you'll see that for a little while. And we know that's going to happen. There's going to be players making all kind of builds to try to find that perfect player. But let the skill gap show, right? Let the skill gap be reflective, and we can overcome this perfect build. The amount of badge points has been increased. All right, cool. So the new detailed builder screen makes it much easier for gamers to identify the available badges that cost at each tier, and the attribute thresholds required to hit each tier. You can also see how those numbers change in real time. All right, that's cool. Sorry I keep moving, y'all. Okay, and badge loadouts, which you can change what badges you have equipped based on how you're playing on a given day, or even based on the matchup stepping up to the next spot. And here are all the new badges. We're going to go through these, and then that might be it. So fast twitch, ability to get off the floor quicker for standing layup and dunks. I think that's probably for like big man, you run a screen and roll, or you down low. Somebody throw you the ball, you just catch it to go up immediately. You don't get no more of them slow layup animations. So somebody can come and pin your shit on the backboard. So that might be pretty cool. Grace under pressure, ability to convert standing layups more effectively. You may only need this if there's a timer for standing layups. If there's no timer, like if you can take, layup timing off, this badge is going to be unnecessary. Limitless Takeoff, ability to soar from further away on driving dunk attempts. Bro, that shit better stop at the free throw line. We don't need nobody jumping from one step inside the 3 at the top of the key, jumping to dunk. What the fuck? No, this shit better go, like your takeoff can go back as far as the fucking free throw line. That's it. Mouse in the house, ability for bigs to finish over shorter players more efficiently. This shit should only matter when somebody's like barely shorter than you. Like if you got a 6'10 paint beast, I got a 6'2, 6'3 guard. If I switch on you, you don't need mouse in the house. This should only matter if like you're 6'10, a lockdown that 6'7 switches on you, right? At 6'7, you can guard somebody 6'10, but if they got this badge, they're gonna still be making stuff over you because it should be something like that. You don't need this if a guard switches onto a big. Unstrippable, ability to secure the ball better when gathering for a layup or dunk in traffic. Chef, ability to knock down Steph-like off dribble deep threes. This got to be like regular dribbles, come off the screen and shoot, and also for like fades and shit. You know, you got the Curry fade. This badge should affect both of those. Limitless spot up, ability to hit logo range threes off the catch and shoot. For all of the sharps that play ruffles, and this is gonna be y'all's badge right here. This is it. This it. You know, Pro-Am, you want to stand at the hash, yeah. Or you want to stand at the logo, have them have the. This is gonna be your badge. Lucky 7, boost your ability to score when shooting early in the shot clock. Yeah, this is like, I don't know why I said shot clock, but this phrase has been said so much early in the shot clock. That phrase has been said a lot. It's just routine. But this is, you know, basketball gods, boot camp, when you got to end them games real quick. So if you playing ruffles, you couple Lucky 7 with limitless spot up, oh, board, throw down, green. But yeah, you good. Mismatch expert, ability to successfully shoot over taller defenders on a switch. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, I guess. You cook up a big, you get a little bit of space, a little quick stop, make that shot. Glue hands, they bringing this badge back. Ability to make difficult catches and quicker branch out to shoot to a shot or dribble. Bro, I can't speak. Glue hands in like 2K17, it was just for catches. But they make you bobble a lot of catches, so that'd be pretty cool. Hyperdrive, boost the speed and effectiveness of moving dribble moves. Need that. Boost the ability to quickly chain dribble moves together. Need that. Boost the effect. Oh, post playmaker. Boost the effectiveness of both shots and moves when playing in the post. Okay. Triple threat juke shouldn't be in the game. Increases the effectiveness of triple threat fakes, jabs, and go moves. This shouldn't even be in the game. It just shouldn't. I understand you got triple threat. Wow. Triple threat. I understand you got triple threat moves. But like they shouldn't be freezing me or making me stumble or nothing like that, bro. If somebody catch the ball and they jab and I move my left stick over, all right, he got me. He should be able to come out of the triple threat move faster. But no, this shouldn't like make me stumble or nothing. Ball stripper, ability to strip layup and dunk attempts more effectively. This badge should cancel this badge when gathering for a layup or dunk, and then you get when trying to strip a layup or dunk. They should just if I got it purple, somebody got the other one purple, they should just cancel each other out, right? May the highest attribute win, or may timing, or you know, position, and may that win. Hustler, ability to get those 50-50 scrappy 50-50 balls. Don't care too much about that. And the menace significantly drops the offensive ratings of opponents when you smother them. Cool. So this is a little bit different than like a couple years ago we had defensive stopper, and that dropped people's badge tiers. So let's say I got defensive stopper Hall of Fame, you got ankle breaker Hall of Fame. When I'm guarding you, ankle breaker is gone. It don't even work. And I thought that would be a great thing to bring into these next gen games because ankle breaker has dominated the last two 2Ks. Stuff like tight handles has dominated the last two 2Ks. So having a defensive badge that counters those, and that was the biggest thing. 2K just needed a counter to a lot of the offensive stuff. This should, but it works when you smother them. So not just when you guard them, but like when you pressed up close to them, this is gonna kick in and drop their rating. So that's a fucking W. So a total of 80 badges. And all 80 badges will also be on current gen. So both games will have all the same badges, all the same signature styles, all the moves and all of that. So cool. One final my player upgrade on new gen is exclusive. Is a new gen exclusive called Takeover Perks. These are modifiers that you can unlock and equip to strengthen your existing takeover abilities. I'm not going to list them out because we want them to be a surprise, but it's a great upgrade to the takeover system that adds a layer of depth and strategy to how you compete online. A fucking takeover perk? What is it, like a park card? A takeover perk? And I ain't gonna read these closing remarks, y'all. But they got people beta testing gameplay, you know, from a few weeks ago and all of that. So that's what we got. Let me know in the comment section if this is looking like a W to you. If it's not, what would you change? What additions would you make? It's looking like a W to me. Y'all done heard my take on what we done read so far. Y'all gonna know how I feel when the game come out. If you like the video, like the video. I don't never set any like goals and like that, so just like the video for me. If you're new, subscribe. We're gonna be bringing y'all more videos as we get more information. Yeah, I can't wait to get my hands on this game, y'all. We got less than a week and a half. We got 9 days before this game actually comes out. So, yeah.